Here's a quick video explaining how to create mockup templates. First, let's start with our logo image by creating a new document for it. I'll use the Command or Ctrl-N shortcut key to open up the new document dialog and then choose a template. Before we press new document, let's make sure the transparent background is turned on. If you forget this, you can always change this later in the document setup menu. To save some time, I already created a simple logo and will paste this in the document. I'll finalize the logo position and text, then save it using the File Save As menu item. For the name, let's use Logo Key Edition. Now let's open up the mockup file. I'll use this document with a backpack. This document is going to serve as a template, which we can use in other documents. I'm going to add 2 color fill layers so that we can change the color of the backpack when needed. I'll add the first fill layer and then from my mockup layer get a copy of the back image by Alt or Option dragging it to the top. This is going to act as a mask for the first fill layer. But before I turn this into a mask, I'm going to add a levels adjustment and decrease the white level until the back is all white. When I drag the levels adjustment as a child to the back, it will be clipped to the back layer. Now, with the context menu in the Layers panel, I can rasterize this as a mask. This mask should only apply to the fill layer, so let me drag and drop it on the icon of the fill layer. Awesome. I'm going to repeat the same steps but for the accent color. So, I'll start by adding another fill layer, followed by copying the accent color region. Just as before, I'll use a levels adjustment to make it completely white before making it a mask. Once I have my mask applied to the fill layer, I can duplicate the back to the top of the layer stack and use this to bring back the details by applying it in linear burn blend mode with a slight decrease in the opacity. I noticed that I have a tiny mask error, which I'm going to fix first. To get the highlights back, I'll duplicate the top layer and change the blend mode to screen. To make it work, I'll add a levels adjustment and clip this to the top back layer in screen blend mode. In the levels adjustment, I can increase the black level to make sure that we only get the highlights from this layer. A slight adjustment in the opacity and we're done with the back. The final step is adding the logo to the back by using the Place menu. But before placing the logo, I'll make sure the import images as linked is turned off in the placement policy. After I select the logo document I saved previously, I can now place the imported logo to the document. By the way, if you can't select the file, make sure no other layer is selected before using the Place menu. Now that I have my logo in the document, I need to make sure the perspective is correct. For this, I'll use the Live Perspective filter and adjust it so that the logo fits correctly on the back. Optionally, I can double-click the logo and change the text to fit the back. Our back mockup template is done. Before I can use it, I need to save it. Awesome. Now time to use this, so I'll create a new document. To use the template, I'll use the Place menu and select the back we saved earlier. One thing to keep in mind is that when we duplicate the back and double-click to change the colors and go back to the original document, all the previous instances of the placed file will be updated, which is definitely not what I want. I'll remove the duplicate and place the back again. This will create a new instance. If I now open this instance and change the colors, it will not affect the first back I placed. Perfect. As the logo was also embedded in the back, I can drill deeper and change the text on the logo for the second back. Finally, let me place another bag and customize all the bags as I see fit. A text on top and we are done. Hope you liked this quick video and thanks again for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe buttons before you leave and see you in the next video.
超大型巨人を仕留めよ。人類の形そのものだ。一斉にかかれ。
報告通りだ。遅い。やはりこいつは図体だけ。普段相手にしてるサイズの巨人に比べればこんなもん。いける。
今だ。削れ取れ。
なんと。
あっとだ。もう一旦引け。